Good Sunday morning, my friends. Joy here. It's the 10th. I think it's January 10, 2021. I have several things to talk to you about this morning. Number one, let me say thank you so much for all of your generous, kind, loving comments to mine and now yours. A lot of you have bought this book. But concerning my book with the daily devotional that I've started reading every morning, you have been so kind and so loving about it. I just thought, oh, I'm going to lose half my subscribers if I start doing this. But if I do, I do. Because Jesus is Lord in this house. Let me take a sip of. Things are about to happen. Things are about to happen. They're going to change this world. And you're going to be very, very glad that Jesus is your anchor, because you're going to need one. Okay, today's devotional is called God Alone. The scripture is Luke 4:8. Jesus answered, "It is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." And he was talking to Satan, his very devilish self. Okay, let's see what they wrote about that scripture today. You would never intentionally worship someone or something other than God, right? It happens so slowly that something or activity or person begins to take your time, attention, and money. And suddenly, your priorities are upside down. It's a slow slide down a slippery path that pulls you away from God. This verse is Jesus' response when Satan tempted Jesus to worship him instead of God. Be alert to where your time and energy are going. Stay focused on knowing and worshiping God. And again, let's read that verse. Jesus answered, "It is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." And that's Luke 4:8. And so I didn't color that one yet. Y'all won't believe what I've done. I've got probably 3 or 4 sets of these friction markers. But since I decided I like to color with them, I got online yesterday and I found a set of 24, I think, 24 different colors. And so then, as you can see, you have to have something to hold them. And I've already used up all of my regular normal pencil and pen holders around here. So last night while we were watching TV, I was on my laptop and I went to Amazon to look for pencil holder. And so I've ordered this big pencil holder, probably as big as this. And you can turn it, it goes around and around, and it has all of these dividers in it for pens and pencils. So I'm super excited. I tell you what, I don't guess I'm ever going to get over the coloring craze I had when I was a kid. So I got a box from Missouri Star Quilt Company yesterday. I haven't ordered from them for a long time. And I signed up 3, 4, 5, 6 times for their daily deal. You know, every day they have a daily deal, and you only have that one day to get it. And it's usually, 50% off or 60% off. And so if I want to look at it, I have to go there and look it up because the daily deal never, ever, ever comes to me. I've called them. They've said, "Oh, we're so sorry, we'll fix it." I ordered their block magazine, and their block magazine didn't even come to me half the time. And I'd have to call them up and say, "I didn't get December, I didn't get March, I didn't get April." And I'd say, "We're so sorry." And 6 months later, they would send them to me. So I don't know what's with the shipping going on there at Missouri Star and the daily deal. But anyway, I started checking it lately. I don't even know why. Let me have a sip of. Probably, every day when you do YouTube, and I think we all do YouTube now, or you wouldn't be watching me, different YouTube things pop up, and almost always there's a new Missouri Star. And so this must have been during Christmas, and this quilt came up. that they were working on. And there's actually 2 different ways you can do it. It's so stinking cute. Because this year when I was looking for Christmas decorations, I was thinking, I don't even have Christmas quilts. I had that one little Christmas quilt, but I want a bigger Christmas quilt. So I just think this is the cutest pattern. And so you can do it either, one of those 2 ways. So, how fun. There's the 2 different blocks, both super simple. I think I like the pinwheel version, but then I like the other version. I don't know what one I like best. So then, of course, you have to have some green to make it with. So I ordered all these greens. I imagine it's the greens they were using, or I wouldn't have known about it. This is called Emerald Forest 10-Carat Gems. And it's just a whole. Let me see if I can spread them out a little bit so you can see. It's just a whole bunch of really pretty greens that I'm going to make that Christmas tree with. Then, as if that wasn't enough, Shabby Fabrics comes up now. Since y'all told me about Shabby Fabrics and I started watching Shabby Fabrics, it pops up too. And so I thought, oh, what's she up to? And so there was a Christmas tree on hers too. Only her Christmas tree is completely different, and it's paper pieced. Well, I really like paper piecing. I've got a quilt in my attic someplace, and it was one of those optical illusion type quilts. And I got several blocks done, and I was going to finish it, but I pulled it out and I thought, you know what, I can't even remember how you do this crazy thing. So it's back in a box in the attic. But this Christmas tree that Shabby, what's her name? I don't know her name yet. I don't know her very well. The Christmas tree she was doing comes with the paper that you sew the tree on. And it's called a small, tall tree. And I thought it was super cute. So, I'm going to make Christmas trees. Then, the aprons. Terry came over yesterday with her little grandson, Cohen. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest kid. He just gave me all kinds of hugs. He doesn't know me from Adam. So anyway, he's just 4 years old and super cute. So I gave her her present. She opened it up and she loved those earrings. She said, Joy, I got to buy an embroidery machine. These are just so cute. And she loved the apron that I bought her, and the pot holders, and the dish towels, and I don't remember what else was in there. But after I had the disaster with my apron with the flaps that half of you love and half of you hate, I saw this at Missouri Star. And I thought, oh my gosh, I really like that. And it can be 2 different fabrics, and it looks like it's super easy to make. So I had to order this too. And it's so cute, it's got buttons. Can you tell? Isn't it cute? My gosh. We should have a contest or something. Who makes the cutest apron? It's called 6 Corners Apron. And it's got buttons, and it's got a pocket. So, I can't wait to make that. Boy, what a way to use up your quilting cotton stash. It's really cute. On one side they've got one color tie, and on the other side they've got another color tie. I just think that is so cute. I just love it. Do I ever wear an apron? Hardly ever. Well, I do. When I'm in the kitchen, and if I have something nice on. I mean, today I'm just wearing my, what do you call these things? Jogging clothes or athletic wear or whatever. But if I'm wearing something nice, I definitely will put an apron on, because whatever I'm making is gonna get on me. Yeah. So I've got that. Then, I got a scan and cut from Santa Claus, right? For Christmas. Well, after Jerry goes to sleep at night, I have this new thing, because he lays down, I swear, it's 15 seconds and the man's asleep. He came in there last night, I was already in there. And I had my bed sitting up in the sitting position, and I had my scan and cut book that I paid $100 for on my lap, and I had my laptop, and I was trying to learn how to do something. I had all the lights on, and we've got, goodness, 10 lights on the ceiling and a great big chandelier light in the middle of the room. They were all on bright, so I could see the book. He crawled in bed, laid down. 15 seconds, he's sound asleep with all those lights on. And me sitting there on my computer. So I gathered up all my belongings. I've decided, you know what? I'm going to have to stay up later at night. It's just stupid laying there in bed staring at the ceiling and thinking, why can't I go to sleep? I thought I could be reading a book, I could be sewing, I could be doing anything. So I did. I actually went back to my Joy couch last night so he could sleep, and I turned off all the lights. And I studied the scan and cut. So the first thing I discovered was the book that the lady told me, oh, you've got to get this book, it is so helpful. The book evidently was written in the 1800s, I don't know. It says, go to the Canvas workspace, and it shows you a picture. This is what it'll look like. Up here in the corner will be this little, click on it. So I open it up, and it looks completely, totally different. Completely, totally different. Doesn't look a thing like what the book tells you to do, and continues to tell you what to do and what to click on, not even there. So I was very upset with that book. But it's got some tutorials in it, so I suppose it'll be good for that. Now there's something else. Two things happening. You remember my friend Judy Kessinger, Kessinger, Judy Kessinger at fitnicesystem.com. Remember we did all the Fit Nice tops? Remember I made all the Joy square neck tops? She made a blouse just for me. It's called the Joy top. Well, she has these video classes, demonstrations. I know a lot of you have been to them, but she has a lot of them coming up, and she's scheduled a whole bunch of them, and I've signed up for 4 or 5 of them. But I just wanted to let you know, those of you who know who I'm talking about, and you like her like I do, she's got one coming up on the 12th, and I think that's Tuesday. This is the 10th, so I think it's Tuesday. This is an insert. I went and looked up some more information about Judy's classes. Let me have a sip and I'll tell you more. She should be emailing me back in a minute, but so far this is what I know. Judy Kessinger, fitnicesystem.com. Her classes are called Fit Nice Clinics. When you go to her website, click on classes, and a little drop down will come down, and then click on Fit Nice Clinics. This one is $8, but guess what else I saw on there? That's called classes. Then you come over here, and there's a place called free videos. Free video. I've never seen that there before. Or if I did, it's different now. And I clicked on free videos, and it changed, and it came up, and there's 265 free videos. So if you don't want to pay $8, you can watch videos for days and days. I want to turn them on myself while I'm sewing today. Okay, so this class on the 12th, and I'm not affiliated in any way. No. I just really like her, and her pattern is very, very user-friendly and simple. Okay? She only has one top pattern and one pants pattern, and I have them both. But you said Sure Fit Designs, but you said blah, blah, blah. I know, I like all patterns. I'm not just a one-stop girl. I like to try everybody's patterns. Okay. Alrighty. So the one on January 12th, which is Tuesday, is how to do a dolman sleeve in tops, jackets, and dresses. And it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's $8, which is nothing. Nothing. I have paid over $100 to attend classes before when I lived in Oklahoma City. So $8 is just nothing. So if you're interested, fine. If you aren't, fine. Have a nice day either way. I've been meaning to tell you that, but I keep forgetting because I have to keep coloring in my book. Oh, look what I found out. Makes it a little easier to do. If you get another book and you'll put it under this side, because it's real skinny and there's only a few pages, it's a whole lot easier to color your paper, okay, if you do that, because mine's not spiral bound. Okay, and there's nobody in this town that's going to spiral bind anything for me, so I'd have to drive 45 minutes to get somebody to do that. Okay, so Happy Sunday. I imagine I'll be back tomorrow because if you want to hear all of the devotionals, looks like I'm going to have to be here every day. All right, I'll be back soon.